Welcome to another GameItAll.com podcast. My name's Lucas Grimm.
Hey, it's Pino25.
And I'm Pentavis.
Holy
Oh
shit, he's
yeah,
on camera.
yeah. It's a rogue Pentavis on camera, which is bizarre.
It is. Extremely.
So, we have a lot of stuff to talk about because, of course, E3 happened last week.
Yeah, we finished covering it, and it was like, oh my god.
We're still actually covering stuff that got kind of pushed back. But still, it was
slow.
a very, very slow week. Or, not
Well,
slow
no.
week.
We were catching up on everything. There was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on. So we have to talk about a few things, though, because there's a few things that have been talked about after the whole podcast, or after our E3 presentations. One of the presentations that we did not talk about this year was Nintendo's, mainly because we heard it was just going to be, Zelda.
They literally, I watched it throughout the day, and they literally showed Pokemon for a little bit, and then Zelda. Which was, don't get me wrong, it looks amazing. It looks like, essentially, Skyrim meets Zelda.
It's the easiest throw to, Skyrim meets Zelda.
The Elder Scrolls
it's a
Zelda.
Beautiful... Yeah, it's a beautiful open world, and you get to do a whole whack of crap, and it's going to be retardedly amazing.
So, Elder Scrolls Hyrule.
Yeah, Nintendo, take my money.
Yeah, it did look great. I have to get a Wii U now, or wait till the NX comes out. If we find out the NX has Wii U backwards compatibility, or any backwards compatibility, I'll probably be jumping on that.
I feel like the NX is just going to be a big old flop, so yeah.
Well, they said the NX is not meant to replace the Wii U to begin with, which means it's not going to have Wii U backwards compatibility because it's a slide to the left or the right, not forward.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that middle ground between the Wii U and the 3DS, which I don't know.
Sounds odd to me.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see whenever Nintendo has their full reveal of it, and we get to make our full opinion on how this thing's gonna go. But the game looks amazing.
Yeah, the game does look pretty great.
It's still no Zelda 1 or Link to the Past.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You are like a hardcore
2D Zelda guy?
2D Zelda guy.
So this thing.
Yes, exactly that thing.
That's where it's at.
That's what's on my Super Nintendo right now. It's just
what's next to my desk.
Why would it be on your desk and not in your Super Nintendo? I don't understand.
Because there's the Super Nintendo is in the stack of everything, and there's not enough room to put a cartridge. I have to move the Super Nintendo ahead. I've been moving stuff around, and I haven't had a chance to hook anything back up, so yeah.
Makes sense. So, aside from Zelda, which we all like, there is a post on the site just pretty much stating how fucking awesome it looks. We also had a lot more news come out about some of the other games that came out or was shown on the floor. We had a new trailer for Gravity Rush 2, which wasn't at Sony's presentation, which was really weird because
I don't know why.
I would think that would be a prominent title because people like Gravity Rush. It was one of the best games on Vita.
But you look at the rest of the stuff that they had. The rest of the stuff that they had was pretty big. So.
Yeah, that's probably it. It's just that too much being shown at one time.
Yeah, and they didn't show FF7 remake. They didn't show.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that later. Was mainly what was missing from the group because there was rumors that were going off about a Red Dead Redemption 2 possibility.
Yeah,
we now know that that's not happening just yet.
For a while.
Still a chance. like that's the thing with rumors. There's still a chance that this can come true, but we didn't see anything on Resident Evil. Oh no, we did see Resident
Yeah,
Evil.
we saw Resident Evil. We didn't see Gran Turismo.
We didn't see Gran Turismo. We didn't
And that's
see...
coming out later this year.
It is. Yeah, that was weird. We didn't get to see that. We didn't get to see anything Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts related.
Well, we got to see Final Fantasy. They showed a trailer.
We saw.
They showed 15.
Yeah, I meant Final Fantasy 7.
Oh.
You know, and maybe Zodiac, like something along the lines of that. World of Final Fantasy. There was a lot that was missing.
Well, when is Sony having their event?
The Sony Experience?
Yeah.
It's usually sometime in December.
Oh.
I think Tokyo Game Show is before that.
Yeah, Tokyo Game Show is definitely before that. It's probably where we'll see more of the Square Enix stuff.
More than likely.
Because they're home.
Yes.
And us simple-minded North American folk, it's too complicated for us.
The beautiful graphic that you can see down Sid's cleavage with VR. So simple-minded. I want to buy a PlayStation VR now.
Yeah, there's your reason to have PlayStation VR. I mean, come on.
It's sold me
DOA.
Oh yeah, DOA Extreme does have
Oh,
VR.
they put up Last Guardian's Collector's Edition at EB.
Oh, awesome.
For $150, and it's got a pretty bitchin' figurine.
I showed it to you on Saturday, Grim. How could you forget?
Easily, I hate, heat stroke. It's been pretty fucking hot over here.
It wasn't that warm Saturday, Pansy.
I meant today. Anyways.
Today was really warm.
So, aside from that, we also had some other special collector's edition shown off. The things that I was surprised about, especially we didn't get to see a whole lot of collector's editions. The only thing that we saw was maybe Dishonored, and even Last Guardians wasn't shown at the show.
For Ubisoft, we saw Watch Dogs.
Yeah, and Watch Dogs. Those were the only two that were actually announced.
And Dishonored. Did you
I
say
already said
Dishonored?
Dishonored.
Yeah.
So
they're still taking pre-orders on that.
That is surprising. They're like, oh yeah, judging by the Pip-Boy edition, everybody's been sold out.
It's
Dishonored's
only
not.
It's only $140.
It is only $140, but Dishonored. That was the thing that Bethesda kept saying, is that if you're anything like the Pip-Boy edition, it's going to sell out real quick. Dishonored's not that big of a game, guys. It's good. It's a good game, and a lot of people enjoy it, but it's not Fallout. If you would have said, oh yeah, collector's edition for Elder Scrolls, whatever, then yes, people would have been like, fuck, here's my money, take it. And that would have been gone like the instant it came on.
Well, because it's internal Bethesda, that's why they're so wanted. Stuff from Arcane, it's Arcane Studios.
Arcane Studios.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't know. And the Watchdog one seems kind of bizarre.
It's not the cool mask.
Yeah, no. It's not the mask.
It's just you get a robot.
We didn't see anything for South Park's collector's edition.
I hope you get the Coon.
I don't think there's going to be a collector's edition.
There better be one with the Coon. I want it next to my Magician Cartman.
They already brought out the two editions that you can pre-order right now. You can pre-order the regular edition and the gold edition that has the season pass.
Oh, so there's going to be DLC with that one.
Yeah, there's going to be a full season pass with South Park, which I have pre-ordered already.
So just so you could get yourself the Stick of Truth for pre-ordering it, right?
No.
He doesn't need it. Although
I own that I own that game 3 times.
I did find out if you did buy or pre-purchase Stick of Truth, Fractured But Whole, you do get Stick of Truth for PS4 or Xbox One.
Yes.
When you buy it only when the game comes out.
Unless you buy it digital, which is right meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, when I get a little more money, that is going to happen. I want that on PlayStation 4. I mean, come on.
So.
Why not? But yeah,
I
let's
got
talk about some other.
twisted.
One of the big news, though, we had the announcement of Titanfall 2 earlier this week during
The
E3.
only good thing from EA.
Yeah, the only good thing that was out of the EA conference, maybe Battlefield 1, but even then that was lackluster from what we saw. But Titanfall 2, they did give us a little more news, which includes all the map packs and all the DLC for the game will be free. So
Okay.
that is a good way of actually like putting out your game, because EA has this tendency of releasing massive season passes for like nothing but map packs. Look at Battlefield, for example. Battlefront.
Half game.
Yeah, Battlefront. Here's a perfect example. Battlefront season pass is almost the same price as the actual game.
Yeah, it's like $60.
Exactly, and there's only four packs in that pack. So that is a ridiculous amount of money just to buy like extra missions for a online only game. It's pisses me off a little bit, to be honest.
Well, I blame Activision.
You blame Activision for EA's like extra
Well,
charging.
they really started it way back when, for older COD games.
I suppose that is true. Yeah,
It's a trend.
they started the trend and then they kept it going. The guys from that were originally in Infinity Ward went and decided that we're going to make another game and not have the fucking like big DLC map packs. You're going to get your money worth for a game.
I mean, EA has been getting better at that, because take Need for Speed 2015, for example. All of the extra is just added as patches, not DLC.
That's
They
true.
added 2 DLCs worth of patches in the game for extra content, just for free.
I almost feel like, after you mentioned that, I almost feel like this is more of a, we're going to let the developers decide what we're doing with it.
Yeah.
Maybe Ghosts was like, yeah, we're just going to release these as patches.
Well, yeah, they're like, fuck it.
And meanwhile, DICE is like, oh, fuck that. We're going to like throw all the money at them. That's always a possibility.
That could be a possibility as well. But to be fair, the extra content on Need for Speed compared to some of the DLC packs is very minute, so it would have been kind of a ripoff to pay for them.
Yeah.
True.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah,
I may be inclined on talking about Need for Speed a lot as I'm currently playing.
That's why he's like kind of looking off into the space, just like.
I'm hitting cop cars, trying to do some outlaw achievements right now.
Oh yeah.
I got arrested earlier. It was not a fun time.
I've never been arrested in a Need for Speed game.
It's the ones where I have to bust through the barricades, and I got stuck on a barricade.
Yeah, fucking barricades. So
I know, right?
So let's talk about something else here. We had another thing that was shown at E3 was, of course, Insomniac Games Spider-Man.
Yes.
It's giving me hope for a Spider-Man game again.
Yeah, it's been a long time since PS1.
Well,
Spider-Man 2 was okay.
Spider-Man 2 was great, and Shattered Dimensions was great.
Shattered Dimension was passable, but it was okay.
And the Spider-Man, yeah, the time sucked. The the Spider-Man movie ones, so like Amazing Spider-Man was pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it does give me hope for new Spider-Man games and really what it gives me hope for is new Marvel games. And actually, that's exactly how we should be looking at this because Marvel's head of games has actually come out and said that they are going to be working more with developers and giving them the time to develop the games and make sure that it's not based on the actual movies. So this is pretty much the start of Marvel's Gameverse. Marvel's gaming universe. Think about
Well,
that.
it's about frickin' time.
Like DC has already got the jump on them in games because we already have Arkham
Well,
series,
yeah.
which has been great.
Uh,
Aside from Arkham, that's really all they have though.
they got
Yeah.
Injustice.
And Injustice, yeah, Injustice as well. Which the second one I'm excited for, but that's
And Aquaman.
we don't talk about it.
No, they
I'm
unbitchified Aquaman.
Oh no, I know which one Sly's talking about. It's
Oh.
It's the Superman 64 Aquaman.
Oh.
yeah, the the one.
Yeah. Continue.
Yeah, that one. So we have Injustice, we have the Arkham series, so they already have like a good foothold in the gaming industry. Marvel, not so much. The last time they released a bunch of games was that were based off the movies. They sucked.
Yeah, they were on the Wii.
They were on everything.
No, they were
Like
just on the Wii.
Iron Man was the worst offender of that. I mean,
By
Uh-huh.
far.
by far, that was a piece of shit game.
And people
And-
got conned into buying that crap.
Yeah. The Incredible Hulk wasn't that bad, but it was still pretty shitty. Then you had Iron Man 2. Thor, I couldn't even play Thor. It was that broken. Not that it was broken, it's just I couldn't tell if I was doing damage to something. I would swing that hammer and I killed the frost giant. He kind of just fell right there.
That's a solid barricade.
It's fucking pointless. And of course, the last one was Captain America, which was actually made by the same guys that did Super Mario Super Strikers, which was actually a good soccer game for being a Super Mario game. And not only that, it was actually a good Arkham ripoff for Captain America. It had the exact same controls. It played very similar.
They just couldn't get it right.
They got it mediocre. So they were going good, and then there was a promise of the new Avengers game, which was going to be a first-person multiplayer brawler.
Lego Marvel, right?
No, it was actually Avengers from THQ. Like it was going to be based on Home Invasion and everything.
Yeah, we know how THQ went.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened, and then that got sold over to Ubisoft for a Kinect fighting game. So we have to talk about that bullshit. I mean,
the Kinect. What a piece of hardware.
A Kinect fighting game. Why? I'm sorry, Ubisoft. You do good.
Peripherals suck.
But there's just sometimes an idea should not be made. That is one of them.
That's leaving a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah. Peripherals suck.
And we say it as we're getting close to, VR.
I'm going to get to VR in a few minutes here.
Peripherals.
We got to talk about, aside from like Marvel's long history with games, like their dealings with Activision has always been mediocre to good.
Subpar.
Subpar. But now, because of this, we have a few things that we're going to be going really. Seems like it's going to go in the right direction. We have Insomniac Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
We have a possible remake or HD remaster of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 on its way, which were probably my favorite of the group.
Those were great games.
Mm-hmm.
Although I would have
Except for the
if
time DLC shit.
Yeah, that's that time DLC where it just disappeared completely. That was stupid.
Well, it was licensing.
True.
You can't help licensing.
I'm hoping that is, like, right now that is rumored. Marvel or Activision hasn't fully confirmed it, but hopefully we're on the way. After that, we also have Telltale's Marvel game, which we don't know what it's going to be yet. Telltale will... We know when Telltale releases that game, it will be a fucking... It'll be a fucking Marvel, is what it's going to be.
So they're playing both sides. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So they're pulling a Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So we have Spider-Man, a Telltale game, and probably something else in the future if Spider-Man goes well.
I'm losing it at pulling a Ryan Reynolds.
You know what we really need?
He pulled it off. He fixed it.
It's true. He fixed everything.
He definitely did.
So,
kind of.
Hopefully, with this, like, we'll see some, like, a new X-Men game. Maybe a new Punisher game would be. I would really enjoy that personally. Pino, we see your underwear. Anyways.
It actually made me look.
Pino, we see your underwear. What? Are you looking for your Punisher, your copy of Punisher?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Good times.
Do you just have all your games right by your seat? I'm going to take that as a yes.
What?
Yes. The silence is a yes.
He just has all his game by his seat.
Yeah, everything's around me.
So, a Marvel gaming universe. We don't know if it's going to be a shared universe yet, but that should be something that they would look into, I would think.
Because the only people that could do like superheroes was Lego for the longest time.
Yeah, like the Lego games were great and remain to be great, but we don't really want to just keep playing Lego superheroes. We want something more.
What's wrong with Legos?
Nothing
Legos
wrong
are
with
great.
Legos. Like I said, Legos are great. The Lego games are amazing, but I want something more now. Like, I want a game where I feel like Spider-Man, or I feel like the Punisher, or actually
But
that
you can
saying
feel
that
like the Lego Punisher.
Oh, I don't think they could do that.
they did. They did the Lego Punisher.
Yeah, but I don't think you could have a full Punisher game in Lego.
Oh yeah, you can easily.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Just I'm imagining the Punisher game's interrogation system on a Lego game, just ripping the guy's arm off or something.
It just goes.
I'm just gonna take your little stub hand, little claw hand. Oh, rip it. There we go.
It's just punk. Yeah. No, that's not gonna happen.
That would be hilarious.
It would be pretty fucking great. So yeah, Marvel gaming universe. Hopefully that kicks through and is pretty damn awesome.
I just hope they don't take any cues from the movies and try to make their own thing. If it's a gaming universe.
Well, that's the main thing, is what they were saying. It's not going to be based on any of the movies.
Good.
It's new stories, they're letting the developers have their fun and really play with their world. So we'll see how that's going to turn out for them. It usually, in this case where they let them just go have fun with it, it ends up being a really well done game.
Yeah.
But most movie-based games are universe building games like that are probably the best when done that.
Well,
Like-
take the Deadpool game, for example.
Yeah, High Moon was given free reign. And
Well, yeah, and they went to town on that.
they really did. They went to fucking town.
You
And
get
it was
to beat Wolverine down.
exactly.
How many times can you have some fun with slapping Wolverine?
And it was great. It was probably one of my favorite Marvel games to date.
And with franchises like that, let's take, for example, Transformers as well. They did really good with the Fall of Cybertron and Rise of Cybertron?
Yeah,
War of Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron.
War, Fall, and then they did the other one, which sucked.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well,
the
and
other
then
one was not part of that series.
Yeah, the other one, well, no, the other one was, sadly, it was crossing over the two series, or the two universes.
yeah.
And that was a bad idea. Because we just should not have let Michael Bay's game, like, universe in that one.
Well,
No.
and then do you know what? Platinum fixed it.
And Platinum fixed it with Devastation. Yes.
Devastation? Yeah, Devastation was pretty great. I'll give it that.
Because it's Platinum.
Really
So-
only made me want to play Dynasty Warriors, though.
Dynasty Warriors Transformers.
Pretty much.
I'm thinking about that now, and I'm just, yeah, that.
I
that'd be
already
great.
kind of have that. It's called Dynasty Warrior Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll throw that.
Uh-huh.
It's giant robots fighting giant robots.
Yeah.
So, other stuff that we got to see for E3, which a lot of pre-E3 stuff, really. Berserk, actually, since we're talking about Dynasty Warriors.
Berserk Musou!
Dynasty Warriors Berserk, or Berserk Musou, as you said. And, yeah, that is going to be awesome.
So excited.
Once we actually see, like, we know how the game's going to play, obviously, because
I hope they go with, like, a bloody cell shading.
they kind of have to. I mean, come on. That'd be great. We have to see the game in actual action, and once that does happen, I'm pretty sure everyone will just lose their shit.
I'm pretty sure I'm already losing my shit, and so is my Facebook newsfeed. As soon as that was announced, it was just like everywhere, like just.
Everyone wants it. It's obvious. So this could be something that's really going to be really big this year, like because it's supposed to come out in 2016, at least in Japan. We may get it a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll probably get it like April-ish.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause
Probably.
they still have to do the localization on it.
Wonder if it's actually going to get over here though. That's the big thing. Because that's one thing I'm also worried about. Like I know the Dynasty Warrior games and like their anime inspired games usually come over like fairly easily.
Sengoku Basara from Capcom was one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Those types do come in fairly quickly.
Yeah, it's just knowing how Berserk is, where it's like very bloody and gory.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's going to carry over, like if that will carry over to our North American.
It could be a whole like.
Come on,
You know.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but Mortal Kombat is an American.
Yeah, but people will just look at Berserk with the cartoony blood and gore kind of thing. They'll be like, oh, lol, it's not Mortal Kombat. Oh, lol, Mad World.
Even then, Mad World had a hard time like getting the attention it deserved.
Oh, it's definitely underrated. The music is great, the gameplay is awesome, everything, but they're out in North America.
Mm.
It's definitely doable.
So yeah, it's definitely doable, but it makes me wonder if that's going to happen.
At the worst, they'll have to tone down the blood.
Until I can actually see the full announcement that we are getting it here, I'm going to remain hopeful.
Well, we get to play Doom, so.
And
Doom had a crap load of blood.
No, you're definitely right on that.
So.
And at the worst, there's what's called the Taiwanese market, which usually has English games that don't get released here.
Like DOA Extreme 3.
And Gundam Breaker 3.
That too.
I wonder what Namco Bandai is doing. Just meh.
They're like.
Tails, tails, tails.
Mm-hmm.
All the tales.
Yeah, where's my freaking Katamari?
I know, right?
Fuckers.
We want Katamari. Was it 4 or 5 now?
Well, the last one came. Last one was Katamari.
Touch my Katamari?
Oh yeah, the shitty one on the Vita.
Touch my Katamari. I forgot that existed.
Yeah,
For good reason.
it was terrible on the Vita.
Not arguing that.
The one on the one on the
PS3,
PS3. Yeah.
Katamari?
No, that was on the PSP. Oh my.
Katamari
God.
Forever.
Yes.
I have it in my cabinet right there, but
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to look.
Yeah, it's over there. It's on the spinny thing. Yeah, that game was amazing.
Yes, it was.
And those fuckers never made a new one, so I was pissed.
That's something that they missed their cue on with the Wii, because you could have just rolled the Wiimote around.
Oh my god. You could have just moved the freaking tablet around.
Oh yeah, for Wii U, yeah, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm. But they put it on the Vita, so.
So, moving on, let's talk about the VR.
Sid's boobies.
It's
VR. That was the first thing. One of the first things that we got to see was,
What?
Now we saw a lot of stuff for VR, to be honest, but that's the one thing that stood out at E3 was, seeing the new Sid's boobs right in front of us. That's great. Square Enix knows how to sell their games. That's all we can say.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that happened, and one of the other big VR events was Resident Evil 7. We got to see bits and pieces of it, and then they said after the presentation, Resident Evil 7, the beginning hour demo, will be available to everyone.
And it was a lie.
It took them at least several hours.
Yeah, Ubisoft won that.
Yeah, Ubisoft won that by going, oh yeah, Trials of the Blood Dragon right after the show. Here we go.
To be fair,
And
Ubisoft was wrong. They should have released it right after the announcement so we could try to play it while they were talking about the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
like
yeah, but
like-
you still had to download the damn game. It took you about a while.
Yeah, a lot of people were probably downloading that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, it doesn't download as fast if you're playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
It blew balls.
Now, with this, we had Resident Evil 7, of course, as I've been mentioning,
Oh my god, so excited.
and we now have a bit more details about that game. So, here's the first thing. The demo had no combat. So, all we had was a first-person puzzle game with horror elements.
Essentially, it's Shattered Memories.
I would even go further to push it into PT territory. It really was PT, to be honest.
So it's Capcom's version of PT.
Yeah, it's Capcom going, we're sorry Konami fucked up.
Konami's just a bunch of dicks.
We're sorry that they fucked up and didn't release Silent Hill, so here's Resident Evil 7 in first person.
Yeah,
that'll be fully compatible with VR.
We fixed it.
So this is what we do know, though. So aside from the demo, mentioning that there was no combat in the demo, and that was mainly a horror puzzle game, we actually got to see the fact that there will be combat in the actual full game. Like they have announced that there will be full combat. It will still be in first-person view. We're going to have a new protagonist, and it is somehow still going to be relating to the Resident Evil world, even though this one's about ghosts. Or at least as far as we know.
Is Umbrella Corps just going into full Nazi mode and going to R&D about the supernatural now?
Yeah, we can go with that. Now, the rumored part of these announcements is that, as of where the timeline's going to be, it is going to be somewhere between 5 and 6. But it will still be...
So between racist and shitty.
Yes. So, yeah.
So, okay.
But...
So, Florida.
Now...
No, that's downright racist and shitty.
Nice. So, aside from all this, we also have with the demo. Let's talk about the demo for a little bit. So, playing the demo, there is apparently multiple endings. I've only seen one so far. That's because I played the ending thinking, oh, well, hey, I escaped the house as you asked me to, and I got pulled back in by the bad guy, and that was the end of the demo. I'm like, okay, that was a cool way of showing it off. The thing that got to me was that there was multiple items that I could not find what they did. Going back through, you could pick up the items again, and there was still things that were missing. And it never cued to me that there's different ways of going about it. So people have been putting together what they have been able to find. So right now we know that there is at the time of this broadcast, there's at least 2 endings. We have the ending where we're pulled back into the house, thinking we escaped, and an ending where we did things in reverse order and got killed in the house. So, where I say in reverse order, there is a switch that is in the fireplace. If you pull that switch, it opens the door, and then you can go in and start viewing the last events that we missed out on. So, doing that gets you killed. The other items that you have is there is a telephone, a axe, and a fucking finger. I have not figured out what the fuck the finger has done. No one has figured out what the fuck the finger does yet. And that is pissing everyone off.
What if the finger is just nothing?
No, the finger is something because it's if you look at the finger, the inside of the finger is a key. It's a doll finger, by the way. I should mention that. It's not a human finger. If it was a human finger, that would just be weird.
you just
Yeah, you just do that repeatedly and onto some lock and, turn it, and hopefully it
so, and then the house just moans at you?
Yeah, sure. We do know there is an existence of an attic. And to my knowledge, no one has been able to find the attic either. So...
Or maybe it's Capcom trolling.
Could be.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about there's also a fuse, which I haven't been able to find myself. So... supposedly, maybe that gets us up to the attic. I'm not 100% sure. From everything I've been reading, no one has figured out where the attic is or where the third ending is. And
the game is a lie.
Yeah, it just feels like there's something more, and people are still trying to find it, and we haven't actually been able to pinpoint it. And it's pissing everyone off. Of course, while I'm saying this, people are gonna watch this later on and be like, "Oh yeah, you idiot! This is where it is." At the time of this broadcast, this is what I know. Okay?
Maybe it's like old Super Nintendo games or like old games in the past that, there was these hidden things that someone knew about, but they didn't really exist.
You have to call a hotline?
Yeah. Capcom needs to set up a hotline.
I need help with Resident Evil 7's demo? Where the fuck's the finger go?
And then they just laugh at you and say better luck next time, and then they just kill you in your game.
No, they just reset your game. They delete everything.
I can see that. It's just a big mind fuck. So, we're going to have combat in the actual game. That is going to be good. Because if there is an item, as I said, the axe, you'll get to hack something. But you don't get to use that in the actual game.
Well, you know
Or
what? That's
do
what
you?
Peter. That's
Maybe
what Peter Mol. That's what Peter Molyneux would do to you if you'd be playing his game.
Oh god, if they got him directing that, that'd be horrible.
He could just fuck you right over. It's Fable all over again.
What if there's a monster in the attic?
Oh, is that where they got the monster from Freeski?
No, that fucking.
The house is just secretly a cabin in the hills, and then you have to go downhill. Yeah.
Well, it's in the bayou, so it won't be the free ski monster, but close enough.
There's
Well,
probably
pretty
some
sure
sort of
going-
monster.
Free ski monster better happen in
Oh fuck.
In Steep,
white people at the game.
white people the game.
I can't remember what the name of the game is.
Steep.
It's the GoPro Adventure.
It's called Steep.
GoPro Downhill Adventure.
You know what? Yeah, sure. We'll just go with that. It's Go Ho Downhill Adventure.
Not GoHo.
Go Ho. Go Ho.
No, it is
Go-Ho.
sponsored by
Jesus fucking
GoPro.
Christ.
Oh yeah.
So, of all the E3 announcements, let's talk about something else here. Again,
Oh yeah.
we had.
I want to know on the floor who was the porn company?
That was Naughty America.
What do they do?
They were showing off VR.
Sweet.
That's all I know.
That's also a selling point for me. Because
VR
Forever
porn.
Alone.
Forever Alone VR porn. There you go.
That could be their slogan. It
Well-
Forever
rhymes.
Alone VR porn.
Well, no, right now Pornhub has got you covered with the Google Cardboard.
What's the Google Cardboard?
It's the piece of cardboard that you get to put your phone in and put your.
And then your phone turns into VR.
How do you get that?
Or or you can just go buy the Galaxy VR, the Samsung VR thing, and put your phone in it.
Yeah, that's expensive too, is it not?
It's like $50.
Oh, really?
It's like 50 or it's not that expensive. So yeah.
Mhm.
I think Google actually charges for the cardboard. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
but
I
you
haven't
can
looked
go
into
you
it.
can go to websites and get it for pretty cheap also. But
They give you the blueprints.
yeah. I actually have the one for that came in the Megadeth album for the VR. I've not been able to put it together. Well, nor had the yeah.
There was a Megadeth album that came with VR stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it came with VR experience this past year.
Yeah, that was a thing that they were testing for. What was it? You got to see the concert in VR. So you put the headset on and just go.
Yeah, and you get to listen to the album and yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds interesting.
It was
No,
it was $16 for the bundle at Walmart, so yeah, that's why I bought it.
It is a very interesting concept to see.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, continue with what you were saying.
So, talking about stuff that was on the floor, there was a company there that we were not expecting to hear from at E3. What? So, they
Was it
didn't have a
THQ?
booth. No, it was not THQ. But I'll tell you what it was.
Was it
But
Relic?
first, let's put a build up for this. So they didn't have a booth. So they didn't have any major super presentations that we would normally see at E3. Instead, they had a room that was dedicated to the press up on the second floor of the convention. You get in there, there was sandwiches, there was free food, free drinks, everything.
I'm up for free food.
Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome.
Would
And
you be up for free food, free drinks, and free candy from Konami?
what were they in a white panel van and it was sprayed in blood, free candy with handprints on the side?
You know what? I wouldn't have put it past them to do that. No. It's free Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. Well.
Free Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Maybe not that one.
Yeah. Well, they used to have Kojima work for them, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
That sounds like something they would pull. If they really wanted to like be fucked up like we would expect them to be. Free Castlevania. There we go.
Not gonna happen.
What about Bomberman?
Free bomb. No, that would have a bad, free Bomberman. So they have the door open and just be free bombs. And that
free
would
Blades of Steel.
If we wish.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this whole event that they had, this locked room was for one game and one game only, PES 2017. The only game on Konami's repertoire that is supposedly to them going to last the next 20 years. Which I can't see Konami as a game company in 20 years.
You might turn it around.
If they do, that would be a miracle.
Well, you never know. They could find a new, young, hot Kojima.
Are you saying Kojima's not hot?
Yeah, but
Kojima's sexy, man.
Yeah, but a new, younger version. They're like that middle-aged, white guy that he's like in his late 40s, and he's like, I need a new wife, so I'm gonna trade in for this 20-year-old. What? And go full-on Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
Full-on Matthew McConaughey. What the fuck?
What? He jumps into his Lincoln. All is good.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
I'm not sure what to think about that one.
So yeah. So you never know. They might find their new Kojima. They might turn it all around. Optimism.
Optimism will be when I see a new Bomberman that doesn't suck.
Yeah, we don't need the Todd McFarlane Bomberman. Don't get me wrong, Todd McFarlane's awesome, but he shouldn't be Bomberman.
Oh my God! Well, yeah, like freaking Reckoning. Yeah.
But yeah, like the problem is Konami has dug themselves such a fucking hole that no one is going to forget what they've done. And it's to the point that their gaming area should just be like all their games should be sold off to other people who will treat them well.
Yeah, but they won't do that
Until
they completely go broke and they have to auction everything off.
Well, look at it this way. The game, they said that, yes, a Metal Gear game was coming. Look what we got. We got Metal Gear Pachinko. That is a thing that exists.
They're holding on true. It's a game, and it's Metal Gear.
Yeah.
It's not what we want, but they haven't lied.
It's still technically a game. You just have to pay money to play it, but you
have
still
to understand how to play Pachinko. I mean, the only time I played it was in Yakuza, and I still can't fucking figure it out. They have they have a description of how to play it word for word, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, but every casino game has a description with rules and everything.
Yeah, but at least you can follow them.
Oh no, you can't.
I can follow me pretty easily. But
Wait.
pachinko, I'm like, what the fuck? Yes.
Pachinko's that special thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
We should try to import one.
Yeah, we should get an
order a pachinko machine and like live stream us trying to play and figuring out
pretty
what
much
the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
We should get like a Resident Evil one or something.
If we ever get a fucking
Metal Gear Solid or bust.
No. I want Castlevania Sexy Violence.
Yes.
Because with a name like that, you need something like that.
Well, it's got sexy violence in the title.
I don't fucking understand what the fuck they're doing there. Like, I understand slot machines, the gambling machines are fucking money makers.
Yeah, because is there a Dead or Alive one?
I don't know. You know what? We have the internet in front of us. Let's find out.
Dead or Alive Extreme Pachinko.
DOA Pachinko. There is a DOA Pachinko.
That's the one we need.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck is going on in it.
There's titties bouncing around.
It's Pachinko's. Does anyone have any idea what is going on with it?
That's why we need to import one.
You should have some hookup, Pino. Get us one.
We don't. We have American stuff.
Damn it! Useless again.
Well. Yeah.
You can't even argue it. Damn it, Pino.
I still want a freaking arcade cabinet. Screw you all.
Those are easy to do.
Yeah, that's fairly easy to do. Fairly easy to get. But still, yeah.
Yeah, we need to import one. And have Let's Play Pachinko.
No, I would be up for that. Although I'm expecting it's probably expensive to import one.
Probably because it's a big old honking piece of hardware.
Yeah.
A big old honking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just laughing at honking and big and hold.
Horrible.
Because racism.
So, on that note, let's see what the new games coming out this week.
Mighty Number 9.
Oh yeah.
Mighty Number 9 is finally coming out
tomorrow.
Which, oh my god, how long did that take?
Forever and a half.
Yeah, a long fucking time. I'm guessing he's glad that it's releasing.
It was released in a galaxy far, far away, a long time ago.
Not here.
So, aside from Mighty Number 9, we also have Pac-Man 256 for Windows, PS4, Xbox One, Deadlight Director's Cut for PS4, Xbox One, and Windows, Umbrella Corps for Windows and PS4, and VA11 HAL-A, so Valhalla, for Windows, Mac, and Linux. I do know about that game. That is a bartending simulator where you have to serve like cat girls and stuff like that.
I'm intrigued. Cat girls? Tell me more.
Cyberpunk bartending game. So it looks actually a lot of fun.
He's completely sold. Look at his face. He's like, oh yeah. He's got the big old smile. He's like, take my credit card right now.
If I had my wallet right by me, I'd toss it at the camera. I'm trying to escape the cops again.
Later this week, we also have Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games for the Wii U.
Those are still a thing.
Those are still a thing. Every Olympic.
It gets worse and worse every year, and they still want full price.
No, they keep including some fun games usually. I mean, normally I enjoy the winter games more, but let's see. What was the major game that they added this year?
Titties.
The only thing it says is that it includes amiibo support.
Oh my god.
Waluigi.
And that there was an arcade edition announced by Sega that will be released in Japan later this year.
Who the hell would play that in an arcade?
Lots of people.
I'm pretty sure lots of people, yeah.
Yeah, but I'd rather play other games in the arcade.
Like Temp Splitter?
Mm-hmm.
Time Splitter and an arcade?
I'm thinking... Is it?
No, Chrono... no,
You're thinking
it's
Time Crisis.
Time
yeah.
Crisis, yeah.
I'd play that. Or House of the Dead.
Yes.
Or some fighting game.
Light
Also-
gun games.
Also for the Wii U this week on Friday,
Titties.
Ryan is probably going to come over here and slap me because I don't know how to pronounce
What?
this
Tit
one.
Simulator? Great.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Say it right.
Is that Sharp FE or
It's
what?
Sharp FE.
Sharp FE? Okay. I know it has music involved, so it had to be Sharp and not pound or hashtag, because that would just sound stupid.
Yeah, I would have went and just punched you. And it wouldn't have been the
Square in
shoulder
the-
that time.
Square in the face, and you would have fell.
So the previously called Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem Cross Fire Emblem, sorry. Yeah. That game,
Wait, that comes out this week?
that is this week. This is
Fuck!
June 24th, 2016 in North America and Europe.
I don't have the money for that.
Gotta wait.
All my money's for Star Ocean 5 next week.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Also, because I like giving out the 2 weeks what to expect, so everyone gets ready for like what's coming out.
Next week, yeah.
Next week we have
Star Ocean 5.
Star Ocean 5, 7 Days to Die for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, which is the new game that's being published by Telltale, which is a first-person survival game. We also have God Eater Resurrection, Grand Kingdom, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Eyes of Heaven, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens,
Oh, yeah.
Resident Evil 5, the HD Remaster PS4 edition, Terraria for
Terraria.
Terraria,
Yeah.
not Terriera.
Terraria.
It's not a Dodge. Dog. I
Dog.
can't English right
Dog.
No, it's the Wii U version. The Technomancer for Windows PS4, Xbox One, and Zero Time Dilemma for PS Vita and 3DS.
now. Ooh, that would be a good one.
Also, we have, I guess that actually isn't the end of the list because this is actually for the end of the month as well. We also have Inside for Xbox One, which is a new game from the Limbo developers. Super
that's
Robot
sweet.
Wars Original Generation, The Moon Dwellers for PS4 and PS3. That is a crazy long name.
Oh
And
man, that's a tame title for Super Robot Wars. Those are awesome games.
and Zero Time Dilemma for Windows.
Wait, fuck! Super Robot Wars comes out this month too?
Yeah, on the 30th. Not to mention, sometime during this summer, we are also getting Hyperdimension Neptunia, or no, Mega Dimension Neptunia
...
V2
On PC?
on PC. Yeah, that's sometime this summer. We don't know
Yeah.
the exact date, but it will be soon.
But that's the thing, I already have it on PS4.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to the.
If I hear something Neptunia related, it better be Sega Hard Girls.
That title is still great. Anyways, So that is everything for the podcast tonight. Once again, this episode has been brought to you by HostGator. You can use our coupon code, which is Game and All, at checkout for 25% off your purchase.
For your hosting package and whatnot.
Yeah, for your first hosting package.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and for GameandAll.com, I'm Lucas Grimm.
Hey, it's Pino25.
And it's Sly.
I
I derped.
You derped.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Check out our website at GameandAll.com and also our various social media pages to follow us.
I just have to go by Sly now.
Yeah, you really just have to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I still. Well, Pino's name is actually Pino, so it falls through.
Yeah.
I just use Grim because for some reason, I don't know why I use Grim. To be honest,
You don't want to use Squeak.
I don't want to use Squeak. That is exactly it.
Alright, we'll just start calling him Squeak on camera. Cool. Squeak.
No, not happening. Not
Why
happening.
not?
Because I have a little eject button right here that I can just go. Whoop.
You have a button that makes your seat go.
No, it's a little eject button that sends people away.
So what he's saying is he would kick us
I
off
am
the chat.
God here. No, I'm not. That's sacrilegious. Anyways, I'm Lucas Grimm. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be here again.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We never know.
Wah.
Wah wah.
Wah, wah.